The appearance of the coronavirus in the world has been challenging, forcing many countries to apply strict restrictions to prevent its spread. However, this type of practice has had negative results in the global economy, and infections by COVID-19 have not stopped increasing. But there are some nations that have faced the pandemic in a different way, and it has produced good results. Such is the case of Japan, where a permanent confinement has not yet imposed and a strategy based on common sense is applied. Japan learned to live with the virus in order to avoid a crash in its economy.
The most important is to change the actions of people.
After the Asian giant overcame an infectious outbreak in mid-May, due to the arrival of European travelers, the authorities reflected that a different way of facing the virus closely was by acquiring a new lifestyle, where the COVID-19 is seen as part of everyday life.
We don't touch each other in here, unless it is a couple, so I think that it helps a lot to prevent the coronavirus.
Japan determined that infectious diseases such as coronavirus are difficult to eliminate, and that the best way to fight it is by coexisting with it, under certain requirements such as wearing a mask, maintaining social distance, not shaking hands or kissing, and washing hands. Despite the fact that the Asian country registers more than 86,000 cases of coronavirus and more than 1,602 deaths to date, its strategy in the face of the pandemic has shown certain effectiveness, with a mortality rate of 1.1% per 100,000 inhabitants, unlike other nations where, despite the harsh restrictive measures, the number of infections and deaths from COVID-19 are uncontrollable, as is the case of the United States, which exceeds 7 million infections and more than 216,000 deaths.